Hello. I think we're in. I think everything looks good, right? Might change the lighting, but hello, Moshi Moshi, my Cappudachi. I'm really gonna have to get used to saying that. It's gonna take a while. But Moshi Moshi, and hopefully the stream is up. I apologize for my seaweed hair. It is still there. We're still working on getting it fixed, but working on it. But hello, welcome. As you can see, I have an upgraded sexy tablet hand drawing thing set up, and a very cute tablet asset drawn by our goat Ria, who is awesome. But yes. Oh, I'm seeing. Okay, hold on. I'm seeing audio output capture. I did not mean to include that in my audio sources because that's copyrighted music and I can't play copyrighted music on stream. My bad, guys. If you did hear that, that was Loive. But I just wanted to have background music that isn't the same loop that you guys will be listening to forever. What's that BGM? Yes, I just answered that question, but because of the latency, you probably didn't hear it. But now you have. But yeah, okay. Hopefully you don't hear the BGM anymore. I think I turned it off, and microphone, and then the just chatting music is on. So we're good to go. Let me just tweak the lighting slightly. I want to be slightly brighter and not quite so warm. Maybe, I don't know. Being warm is nice. It's cozy. Oh, okay. This looks better, I think. Okay. I think I need to fix my model a little more. Like, the blend shapes are better, but I could do better. Like, where's the tongue? You can't see it. I definitely made a pink tongue. I don't know where it is, but I'll fix it one of these days. Maybe on another stream. Anyways, let's get started. I'm gonna put my BGM back on, and then open up CSP, and then we're good to go. Okay, so, as the title says, I am turning us into marketable plushies. Or maybe not plushies, I don't know. Figure might be easier, because I was thinking it would be really, really cool to actually design, like, merch that we can actually make in real life and actually produce. Now, the question is, how the heck do you produce merch, like, if we're so small? And, I mean, even if we're supported by the school, that's really difficult to do, like, on a small scale basis, right? Like, we got really lucky with Eunice making those handmade Cappu statues. Those are really, really nice. But, like, if we wanted more complex things, like anime characters, like VTubers, how the heck would we even go about that? And my answer to that was basically, for plushies, I've always wanted to learn how to make them myself. And I mean, yes, it is sewing, but it's like, it's probably a lot more hand sewing, which I definitely am more comfortable with in the machine. It's a lot more forgiving. And for figures, oh man, I was thinking about figures, and probably, I mean, since I have the 3D modeling chops, I think, maybe, I don't know, it would be really, really cool to literally model it myself and make it 3D printable. Because that's, yeah, better than making a resin cast. I mean, I could do that too. I've done that before. I've done simple resin casts, but I really want to, I think that would be so sick. Vtry says, stickers are probably the easiest VTuber merch. Totally true, and I could draw stickers. They're nice and easy, but we already have great artwork from our artist team to turn into stickers, I think. I mean, that said, we're not allowed to actually sell those. We have to give them away for free, so maybe I should. I don't know. Madame Streamtech, if you're in the stream, can you answer whether I'm allowed to, whether I should draw stickers so that we can actually sell them? Because I would feel really bad taking fan art or, you know, art from the production team to sell as merch. But that said, I did want to dream a little bigger than stickers, you know? 3D printing figures would be sick. Handmade plushies made by the VTubers themselves would be sick. Just an idea. I mean, we could start with sticker. Keep it simple. Because I think stickers should be like chibis, and that could be cool. But I don't know how big the sticker should be. Probably should be large for quality? I don't know. Okay, I'll make it kind of big, and we'll just make folders. I'll make a folder for sticker. I don't know who I should turn into stickers. There's also pins. Yeah, again, same principle of like pins, stickers, keychains. These are all like you get an artist to draw art, and I could draw it, but it's not quite as fun as like figures and plushies. I don't know. I love figures and plushies. 3 by 3 inch ideal sticker size. I wonder if I can make, I'm just gonna see, can I make the units in inches? Units, inch, 3 by 3. What does that mean in pixels? 900 by 900 pixels. Got it. Okay. What's a 900 by 900? This is about twice that size, so maybe about here is probably good. Yeah, I think this seems to be an alright size for sticker art. Okay, we'll start with sticker art, I guess, because that'll be chibis and simple and fun. But yeah, as I was saying, so keychains, pins, acrylic stands, and stickers are great because they're easy to produce and all you need is art. But that said, I really want to try my hand at least coming up with designs for these things, and then, because I want to make a future stream out of, like, for example, 3D modeling the figure design that I made, or trying to sew the actual plushie that I designed. Also, I just really want an excuse to draw me and Faye as Boomos. I think that would be really funny. And there are patterns for making them out on the internet freely available, so I mean, I definitely want to give it a try. But sure, we can start with stickers. Keep it simple to start with, and then hopefully I get to this on the stream, because, oh shoot, I need to set a timer. I said, okay, I didn't say this publicly, but after that 6-hour long split fiction stream, wasn't it almost 7 hours? I feel like I need to pace myself with streams, and I'm gonna set a timer for 2 hours. And see how I feel after the 2 hours. But I don't want to try and go overtime. I definitely don't want to hit 4 hours again. Don't want to stream until midnight. So, timer has been set. Alright. Okay, where was I? Drawing time. Got my tablet pen. Alright, I guess I'll start with a self-portrait for a sticker. Here. I drew the circle to start with. Alright, I'm gonna go with a brown outline. And the thing about stickers is I kind of feel like, or not just stickers, but like small merch in general, so stickers and keychains and buttons usually, you really need to have like a design that can be visible like at scale, like small. And I tend to find that a lot of people, when they do the chibi art for this, they go for like big bold lines, right, that really are visible. But I don't really like drawing with super bold lines. I don't know. So I'll go with like slightly thicker brush strokes than usual. I wonder. When I draw chibis, like little small little pudgy guys, I really like doing this kind of face bump thingy, because chubby cheeks, right? But we'll see. We'll see how I feel about it. Okay. Starting with me. I should be gremlin mode. That's my mode. My my active mode. So, oh man, these sensors are kind of getting in the way of drawing comfortably. Better than the gloves though, when I needed finger tracking. Evil eyebrows. The vibe needs to be this. Or I should rotate it. That's the vibe. So, how's your nights, how's your evenings going, everybody? While I doodle. Not even doodling, this might be the final thing, I don't know. Mine's been going okay. You know, funny thing, I've been, I was recording some content for, shorts right before this, because I was like, well, if I'm gonna stream, I might as well also record some stuff. It'll be pretty fun. Also, hi, shoutouts to Snot Eater in chat, our goat. I love all fan artists, all fan art, but, Snot Eaters, you got consistent bangers, and I respect it so much. Also, your art style's fire. Shirahost says, I was in bed the past 2 hours because I felt bleh. I'm sorry you felt bleh. I hope you feel better soon. Okay. So, I have big bangs in the middle. Big. I feel like I should have simplified shapes because, like chibi and also scale and all that stuff again, so... Let's see. I get to look at my own model. As a reference. Okay, and then there's like a big... But yeah, I really do want to have some fun and design like... marketable plushies. We'll start with the Fumos, because how can I not? It's free real estate, the Fumos. And they're fun to draw and very simple, so I would love to do that. Okay. Ears. Big old ears. Big old fluffily and muffly ears. Yes. Yes. How is the Mo today? I'm alright. You know, okay, so you know how occasionally I'll talk on stream, or like, I'll be interrupted on stream by like, Capus. And I feel like I've never kind of talked about it, but I do have 2 Capus living in my house. Like, they're crashing at mine right now. And they are always, like, intruding on my space when I'm streaming, which is so funny. But, it's okay. They're cool. They're cool. It's nice to have roommates. They're kind of messy, but I understand because of, like, the whole background of being raccoons and stuff. Like, they just kind of leave a lot of stuff around, so... It could just be them. It might not... I don't know for sure if this is true for all Capus. Like, I'm sure they all have their own temperaments, just like my family and so on, but these 2 are a handful. This is why we need to be responsible with Capu creation. Okay, bro. Fun police. Whatever, man. It's still... Beats sleeping overnight at your lab, I'll say that. Okay. Okay. This is looking alright so far. I might squash this cheek a bit more. But yeah, I don't know. It might be a little presumptuous to try and make merch. But you know, this is just for funsies. I'm just ideating and seeing the vibe. Just having fun. Okay, I think that's better. Squishy face. Small face. More cat-like. Okay. I think that's good for the bangs. Now I need to do the hairs. How do I draw my own hair? I gotta move this emoji. Move it there for reference. Yeah, these stickers can be warm-ups, maybe. Oh, okay, I really want to make it have this. Do I feed them trash still? They get into the trash. I'm trying to make them realize, like, the benefits of having a more varied diet, but, they do get into the trash. Okay, so I've started keeping, like, any kind of food waste in the freezer, and apparently that's not, like, a normal thing, but I mean, to me, it makes total sense, because I started doing it because of the fruit flies and stuff, right? When I eat, like, a fair amount of, like, I eat a fruit every day. I love my vitamins and my fiber and stuff, so I'm eating, like, at least one fruit every day. And when you're living with, like, it's just one of me and then the two Capus, like, we don't eat that much between us. Like, the Capus are not that big. So, yeah. So, like, there's a lot of food waste that slowly builds up, and keeping it in the freeze, like, if you just throw it away into the trash, then, like, I mean, it takes a long time for us to fill up a trash can, like, by ourselves. So, like, if I throw away like, a banana peel, for example, right? There's just gonna be, like, a dozen banana peels, one per day, and fruit flies are gonna eat that up. They're gonna love it, and that's not great, right? So that's why I started keeping, like, I keep all food waste in a, like, a sealable airtight container in the fridge. And some people think, like, that's super weird, but, like, when you think about it, it's super logical and makes sense. So more people should consider doing that. But anyways, I brought it up because it's also, like, a way for me to start, like, trying to prevent them from getting into the food waste and the trash. Mixed effectiveness, because I think they're starting to figure out how to open the fridge with their own paws, but they still struggle with the weight, so 0.1 for having a human body, I guess. But yeah, I don't know. I get it, you know? The urge to want to eat like trash, I understand. Or, like, not just eat like trash, but eat actual literal trash. But yeah, I would say that, like, I feel like cleanliness has improved greatly when I made the switch to eating, or sorry, to putting my food waste. I'm not eating the trash, for the record. I'm not. Since coming to Earth, my palate has refined itself. I don't do that anymore, okay, guys? For the record. But, yeah. Cleanliness has gone a lot better since keeping food waste in a airtight container in the freezer. Not a fruit fly to be seen. 10 out of 10, recommend. Okay, something about this hair doesn't feel right. I don't... A doubt? What is it that you doubt, huh? You doubt my authority? What? Okay, think about it. Did I used to eat trash? Listen, when you're a Capu in the wilds, beggars can't be choosers, okay? What, are you racist or something? Like, do you have a problem against, like, Capus just trying to survive out there? I feel like I need to get a reference of, like, my own self. Like, you don't... Especially this human form. I don't really look at it very often. I haven't had it for that long, so... I'm gonna look at a reference of my own self. Where is it? Here it is. Okay. Trash boys rise up. We out here. We out here. Oh my goodness. Very large. Okay. Yeah, I really want to channel this exact emote, so I'm gonna add, like, a paw here. Even though I don't actually have paws in this form. But it's the thought that counts. No, that's wrong. The paw beans, the toe beans should be on the other side of this paw. So I think this is right. Yeah, like that. Oh, but also the scarf. Oh my gosh. Okay, hang on. I like this hand though. Now that I've drawn it, I'm gonna keep the hand, but we'll do this first. It's nice because it balances perfectly with the hair right here. Actually, yeah, the hair is a little long. I'm gonna make this shorter. Yeah, it's been a while since we had a kind of low-key chill stream, I feel like. Or at least I have. Last few streams have been kind of stressful and hectic and crazy. So it's nice to chill out for a bit. Okay, that looks better. I think that was the problem. It was too long. But this is right. Literally Fumo. That's okay. That's what I'm saying. It's free. Kino. Oh. Hello. Welcome a new face. Goblin Paladin Roselia. I hope I'm saying that right. Roselia, like the Pokemon. But welcome. Okay. I feel like this part could be fluffier. Yeah. But yeah. The Fumo, I mean, it's the fact that like existing patterns, it can't be that hard, right? I will say, to me, it makes more logical sense than trying to sew a glove, okay? So, it can't be that bad, I hope. I hope. Imagine Docky merch. You're in dangerous territory, my friend, meme boy. You're, this is a school. This is a place of academia and learning. With that said, a Cappudachi would be very cuddleable, I think. But at that point, I just make like a life-size Cappu plushie, you feel? Life-size Cappu plushie? There are Fumo patterns out there, I believe. Yep, but we were talking about it earlier, but yeah, there are free patterns out there that, even with English instructions, which is great, and I would love to give it a go. That's kind of why I wanted to try designing like marketable plushies and figures, because those are things that we can actually make on future streams. It'd be cool. It'd be sick. But I'm just doing these simple sticker chibi arts as like kind of a warm-up, and then we'll start ideating, we'll start sketching. Of course, safe for work. Okay. Okay, so there's like this VTuber that, like the red rat, right? The red over-designed rat. What is her name again? It's like Bay, like, or something. Her name is crazy. But like, since okay, guys, we're Vancouver based, right? We've seen that guy who parades around his body pillow case of the rat, and it is safe for work. It is technically, like, she's wearing pajamas, I think, like she's sleeping, but I'm not gonna lie, it still feels weird. Yeah, wait, okay, people, listen, all I know is that I'm pretty sure she's a rat. Yeah, okay, that's it. Yep, Hako's Bales. Listen, all I know her as is over-designed rat. But yeah, there's this guy in, like, the local Vancouver scene. Like, you've seen him probably at, like, a convention, a famous local convention. and possibly in other spots in Vancouver, by the way. Because this guy just kind of does this in public. Like, he just kind of parades this, the over-designed rat body pillow. Hawk true. But, yeah, there's this guy who just parades his body pillow of the over-designed rat VTuber on, like, a stick, like a flag. And it's crazy to me, because even though it's safe for work, it's like, have you used that? Like, did you wash it before you took it out? Or what's your deal? It's definitely something. Yeah. Anyways, I brought that up because, like, I felt a little weird about it, even though it was, like, safe for work. Because, like, it's still clearly for the purposes of, like, to be cuddled, right? And am I flattered if a Cappudachi wants to cuddle me? Yes. Of course. No homo. But yes. But at the same time, leading into it, I don't know, maybe it's too early, you know? We're moving a little fast, guys. Buy me a coffee or take me out for dinner or something first, please. I don't know. It's safe. Okay, it's safe for work, but still better kept inside the house. Is that what you mean? Exactly. Like, listen. Even if it's safe for work, it's for cuddling. And I mean, if you want to be cuddling, like, in public, that's like, I can't stop you, but also, and it's not like a crime, but it's it's a little uncomfortable, I guess. I don't know. I'll think about it. Maybe if we have time on the stream, we'll whip up some funny ideas for pillowcase. I'm not gonna call it a body pillow. It could just be a regular pillowcase. How about that, huh? Yeah. Homie's definitely airing dirty laundry, Vitry says. I mean, I don't know. It's just something that I noticed, and I have my personal opinions on it, that's all. No shade to that guy, like, okay, honestly, I kind of respect, like, being so dedicated to your Oshi, and, like, having my own Oshis, I sympathize, because I would do the same, to be honest, but, like, my body pillow cover, that stays in the bedroom. Actually, okay, that's not true, I did take out the body pillow once. It was like, nah, I shouldn't talk about it. I can't dox myself, guys. I can't. All I'll say is that I did take my body pillow out once, but I protected it inside a case, and it did kind of look like I was carrying around like a body bag, which is really funny, but I wasn't parading it around on a flag. It was like tasteful. Okay? We went to a restaurant together and ate at the restaurant. And watched a movie. Like, and the rest of the time when I was transporting it around in public, it was inside the protective casing of the bag. And also people didn't need to see me cuddling my anime character pillow in public. It's just I don't know. I shouldn't be trying to take the moral high ground. I really shouldn't. But anyways, all that to say, body pillows have the time and place. Most of the place and times should be at home, you know, in your privacy of your house, because that's where you would be cuddling someone typically. That's all. And if you gotta take it outside, be tasteful about it, I guess. Take the immoral high ground instead. Maybe I should. Maybe you're onto something. But yeah. Oh, sorry, I missed a message that you sent, Roselia. Make a figure so I can give it a polite but affirming nod from approximately 3 meters away. The ultimate fan experience. Like a life-size statue, or like are you 3 meters away is really far. Like, I don't know about you, but most of my figures are like, they're on display on my computer desk. So they're directly in front of me. So I get to see them all the time. And where are you keeping your figures? How are you keeping your figures? I guess there are people who keep it in like glass cabinets, eh? Like display cabinets, maybe on the other side of the room, but I couldn't. I want to be seeing them. I want to be perceiving them all the time. Wow, Mofumo, very marketable. That's what I'm saying. It's free money. Free money hack. But we'll make this sticker design first. I'm a simple gal, like my space. Okay, I can respect that. I can respect that. I'm a bit of a maximalist, so okay. This is a paw, and I'll give it the gloves. I say that, and yet my desk is littered with figures. See? That's what I'm saying. That's where they belong. They deserve to live on your desk. And see you all the time, just like you see them. Do I have a parasocial relationship with the anime figures on my desk? Maybe. But, like, it makes me happy, and that's what matters, right? Okay. Chat, what do we think about this so far? How do we feel about this design? This is the emoji that we're going for. Are all our streams on campus? If you meant to ask if all streams are on campus, the answer is no. I am at home right now. So special streams will be on campus, especially any ones that require like any technical work, such as like full body tracking or any other crazy stuff. Crazy stuff like the Shoba interview that we did, where we combined his live action camera with me in my space. But generally, it's activities happen at home because it's easier. What make the Ayatos happy, make the Moshis happy. Also, Sonic, I missed your comment. Imagine a safe for work sexy Cappu on a king size pillow. I think I would rather not. It would... Okay. Okay. Oh god, that's the worst rose I've ever drawn. Okay, here we go. Why am I doing this? Why am I even entertaining this idea? I think it should be like, draw me like one of your French girls. What happened to I'd rather not? Listen, I said I'd take suggestions from chat. What can I say if I'm not a woman? I'm not a Cappu of the people. There you go. You're welcome. Also, this Cappu doesn't have their scarf on. Okay, here. It's gotta be safe for work. We can't have the Cappu be completely naked, even though that is their natural state of being. It's like when you see like it's like when you see like Goofy not like, or okay, that's a bad example. Okay, it's like when you see Mickey without pants. It's like, that's kind of weird. Like technically, there's nothing wrong with it, but it's kind of weird. Okay, here's your completely safe for work sexy Cappu. Is it peak? Is it really? Okay, I'm I'm gonna take this and I'm gonna at least delete it from this layer. I'll keep it here, but it's gonna be hidden. Put that on a docky. You're not wrong. You're not wrong at all. Let me reset my pose. Did I get reset? I did. Nothing really changed. Okay, let me catch up on chat. So, who's the more parasocial one, right? This is about me being parasocial with my figures, on my anime figures. Well, I mean, it's gotta be me, because, like, my figures aren't even alive as much as I would love to delulu myself into thinking that they are. Art's looking cute so far. Thank you! I mean, it's gonna be like a sticker, so I think that this is about pretty much the level. This is pretty much what it is, but yarp. Roselia says, let's see, right now on my desk we got Marisa Reimu based Toho characters, Luigi, a Moogle, Brienne of Tarth, and a few more scattered about. Luigi is an interesting choice, but you know what? I respect that, given current events. I've actually seen a normal pillowcase where it's just a cute chibi of the VTuber running with a basket full of treats or something. It's adorable. See, okay, yeah, that's what I'm saying. Okay, imagine, okay, guys, merch idea. We have a Cappu that's like, it's like a die cut pillow. No, not you. No. Okay. Cappu pillow? That's like, it's like sitting. He's like sitting. Or she, or I don't know. Cappu pillow. Cappu. It's like reaching its arms out for a hug. And it's got like arms that you can hug. Imagine. It would certainly be easier to produce than life-size plushie, so that's something to think about. Okay, this head thing needs to be lower. Oh, I nearly forgot the eyebrows. Okay, yeah. So happy Cappu, and the pillow is like this. It's like an approximate shape of the. So like you just print this on a pillow. And the only difference from like a normal pillow is that it's got like these arms. Guys, am I cooking? Am I cooking? Okay, wait, hang on. I've made that line with the intention of it being like the outline of the pillow, but let me make the actual pause. I am cooking. Thank you. Thank you for validating me. I don't know if anyone would buy this, but like I'd keep one in my house for hugging. And all I'm saying is it's cheaper to produce for the hugging experience than a full body pillow, and it's also cheaper to produce than a full plushie. Just food for thought. Okay, pillow. Blow high angle. I hope I said that right. Blow high. I can hug my real Capus, but this is for people that might have allergies. To be honest, I do wonder if like this weak oh, I need to recalibrate. My body is not moving. Hold please. Let me recalibrate. Okay, we're back. Yippee! Okay, I'm back. Okay, blow high angle. What is blow high angle about this? And then you can just hug your real Capus though. Okay, right, I had a point I was gonna make, and that was like, so you guys notice how I've been like coughing in stream and stuff. And that's not just on stream, it's like, I can't control it. It's like all the time. And it's not that bad, I'm not like actively sick, but I do wonder if it's like, okay, because here's the thing. It did coincide with the timing that the two Capus that are currently living at my place moved in. That's all I'm gonna say. I do wonder if it's like allergies because, but it's like, it's so weird because like I was a Capu before, so why would I be allergic to my own, like my own species or like my own fur or whatever? Like it's weird, right? So, but at the same time, it could be like the weaknesses of the human form. Like goodness, God knows, the human form is vulnerable. I've learned this the hard way with working with power tools. So, I don't know. I wonder, okay, what do I do about the legs? Insane idea. Okay, wait. French girl's cap will be gone from here. But like, insane idea. What if this Capu just had like, you know, like the legs, like this was part of the pillow, right? Like the legs. But the pillow was actually like they were cut out. So like, okay, I have to finish drawing the body to show what I mean. But yeah. V-Try says, thoughts on Capu inflatable tube man merch. Same shape as this Capu, like one of the entrances of the store. Wait, that's peak. That would be really funny. I have no idea how it's produced, but that would be really funny. Long Capu is long. It'd be like... flying around, flopping around in the wind. But no, I was gonna... Okay, hold on. Let me explain my idea. So, this is just like a Capu standing up and reaching out for a hug, right? It's like going, hey, where's my hug at? Which is really stupid, but that's the pose. Oh my goodness, I'm terrible at drawing Capus apparently. My apologies if the two Capus here are listening in. Okay. Approximation. Let me make the legs wider. Okay, that's way too wide. Okay, that looks about right. Just need to... Just sketching after all, right? Okay, anyways. So, what if the pillow... Oh, I need to draw the freaking tail. Where's the tail? It'll go, it'll go here. Make the body long. Okay, we'll do that as a second. We'll do that after this, but like, what if? Okay, so this is like a pillow, right? And it has like these parts, like, as a separate, like, separate from the main body of the pillow. Okay, to make things easier for production. Yeah, so here is the key part. The legs are separate. So what if... what if you could, like, bend the legs to make it so it was, like, sitting upright like this? Oh, can the tail should be separate? It's the pillow, from the pillow as well. I don't know. That might be hard to produce, actually, now I think about it. We want to keep it as simple as possible. I'm gonna make this even simpler too, because it's a pillow. He's kind of shaped like, what is the name of that brown creature? It's like classic internet, scene girl. This guy. Domo? Okay, I realize that this looks like, one of the Aonis, but I swear I'm not insane. It's like, it's brown. Domo? I'm gonna look it up right now. Hold on. No, not the AI, not the AI and data products platform. Yes! Okay, wait, Domo, that is what it's called. Okay, he's kind of shaped, this cap is kind of shaped like that, but that's okay. Like, it's got appeal, right? But yeah, I don't know. Tell me, this would be like a die-cut pillow, and it would be shaped like this, but the arms you could guys, insane idea. Insane idea. Put magnets inside the paws of the pillow so that it can hug you like this. It's like a huggable pillow, but like better than a body pillow. Am I cooking? I don't know. It could be cool. It could be a cool idea. Absolute money. Thank you guys. Chat, thank you. Thank you for recognizing my genius. This has gone beyond a Doki macro. This is like advanced Doki tech. Cause like, listen, if I could have a body pillow of like that, like with its arms out, that would hug me, like. Wait, sorry, the hand tracking's off, like way off, but. If I had a body pillow with arms that could wrap around me, it'd be over for me, guys. It'd be over. Okay. I'm gonna write that down so I don't forget. Magnet. Inside. To hug you. The problem is that what pillow would support this Doki? The appeal of the rectangular Dokis is they can be slotted on any rectangular pillow. Okay, so here's the thing. No matter what, this was going to be a die, like a custom. I thought of it as a custom die cut pillow. Let me see if I can get an example of what I was talking about. And remember, if we made this like, oh god, if it was life size, it'd be 1 meter long, 1 meter tall. But I mean, I'm just throwing ideas out that could be fun, right? Okay, die cut pillow. So I can show okay, look. So this kind of thing already exists, right? I'm just saying that this extra tech with like the magnets in the hands, with the hands outstretched, it could be next level. I'm just saying. I think, yeah, so yes, it could be printed on a weighted blanket instead. Maybe. Okay, I'm gonna cut this one out. And just include it in my... Oh no, 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 no. Move off to the side. Okay. Die cut hug pillow. Hug. Money? Okay. Does the money flying emoji mean that this is free money? Or does that mean, like, to produce it? Because I mean, I'm sure it would cost money. Obviously, all merch costs money to produce. But hey, I'm just throwing ideas out here. That's all. And I think that there's some unexplored tech that could be very profitable with the magnet hugging tech. I mean, surely that already exists. Like, I remember, there was like a plushie. There's a plushie that I had as a child that had magnets in the hands to make it like hold the hands together, but like it was small, so it couldn't be hug tech. I don't know. Just an idea. Okay, I'm gonna name this Cappu die cut hug pillow. We don't have to produce this. It literally was like an offshoot of like oh no. All right, here's your ducky. Hey, baby girl. What's in your trash? Do you just smell good, or is that your trash? Make it in the SFU fabric commons at SFU story. That's what I'm saying! Okay, here's the thing. I've sewn pillows. They're actually the first thing you learn. The first thing you do when you're trying to sew, when you're trying to learn how to sew. And a die-cut pillow is not harder to sew together than a freaking glove, okay? So, again, utilizing SFU's SFU's facilities. Okay, you know what? I actually think I could produce it. The most expensive part would be like printing this onto fabric, honestly, because the rest I could even sew it together at home. I would probably utilize manual Cappu labor. I mean, I would probably do it myself, but I don't know. It totally doable. 100% doable. Handmade. Not even manufactured. All right. Listen, I think this is a better idea than the docking. That's all. That's all I'm saying. Okay. Sticker. Sticker. Manual Cappu. Don't worry about it. I meant I'll do it myself, of course. By hand. Me. My hands. That's all. Don't worry about it, guys. Please don't investigate me. Okay. I'm gonna clean this up slightly, but honestly, I'm the type of person who's like, I do the sketch and I'm like, yep, that's good enough for line art. The TSSU might have an opinion on manual Cappu labor. Guys, that was a Freudian slip. I'm not doing manual Cappu labor. Definitely do not investigate, because that's not happening. And that's an false allegation that you're making about how I treat Cappus. They're my friends, guys. They're my friends. All right? I'm literally giving them like free room and board and food. It's coming out of my budget. That's all I'm saying. So if they want to help out a little, I wouldn't say no. That's all. Oh shoot, I nearly forgot my glasses. I need those to see. Do the two Capus blink if you're not okay? They're fine. They're fine. Plus, they haven't even learned English yet. They just... I mean, like, being that I'm a Capu, obviously, we speak our own language, so, like... It's not like they could call for help. Even if they wanted to. I translate for them, and they say they're fine. So, yeah, it's fine. It's fine, guys. Okay. Okay, Madame Stream Technician, are you here? Are we able, if I'm the one who produces the art for things like stickers and keychains, do we still have to, can we sell them? As merch? Mo Ayato, you need to figure out how many base units or 14.9 hour blocks for your Capus need to complete the process. What? 40.9? Isn't that over the... That's like well over the limit for being like a full-time work. Least sus things at all street. Yes, with an asterisk. Okay. Well, I mean, I'm offering. I'm saying you can use it for sales because it's me. That's me. Okay. You gotta do 39 hours so you don't have to give them benefits. That's what I'm saying. But I mean, to begin with, guys, remember this isn't labor. They're just helping out. And if also they're not helping out. They're not doing anything. There's nothing sus going on here. There's nothing worth investigating. It's all good. The more I look at this, the worse it looks. I feel like the mouth... I'm gonna try and fix this again. Okay, and then I'm gonna fix this. Move the mouth up. No way, I want to keep that. Hang on. Okay. Okay, that feels better. It's more gremlin-y. No, it feels too close together now. Ah, dang it. Just a little bit. Better. Okay. TA work at SFU is funny. Each base unit is technically 42 hours for the whole semester, but 1.1 hours is removed because holidays, and you have to pre-arrange these base units before they start working. I see. I understand now. Does not understand. Am I missing anything? Oh yeah, I am missing this. Duh. Nice big star. Yippee. Okay, now do I have everything? Okay, we got this, we got this. Hello, Mo. Hello, Isabella from California. You're also missing seaweed hair. I don't want seaweed hair. I don't want it. This isn't supposed to be here. I don't know how to get rid of it. It's like, it looks so weird. Okay, anyways. We've got our, I think this is good enough. This is good enough for coloring, but I don't want to spend too much time on this. I want to draw the Fumo and stuff, so I'll come back to this. I'll save this, and we'll come back to it some other time, perhaps. I'll add a shiny, though. We'll call this, I don't even know how to pronounce this. Larger than sign colon 3C. Sticker. Larger than sign colon 3C sticker. Goodbye. Okay. No, that stays away. Okay, plushie or figure? Chat, which one should I do first? I think Fumo, it's gotta be the Fumo, right? But after that, you tell me for suggestions what would be good. I'm gonna do Fumo. Fumo. Link. Okay. Fumo. Embrace the seaweed hair plushie. Oh, I see. Those are two separate things. Plushie, yes. I must draw the Fumo. It's free real estate. Like, I can't not, I'm literally Mo, so I will. Okay, so I'm gonna use this Cherno Fumo as my reference. I believe they have, like, quite round, like, faces like this. I will also accept seaweed hair plushie. Let's not do that. Maybe it can be like an attachable piece with Velcro. This is already great. Okay. Fumbo. And I need, okay. Thing about Fumos, and I mean, this is true for plushies in general, is that all the hair is always like flat. It's made out of like flat pieces. And obviously that's because it's really freaking hard to make complicated hair for a plushie with like volume. So we shall plan for that accordingly. As you can, okay, Cherno has just like, it's just one piece. So I'm gonna steal that one piece. The one piece? Okay, one triangle. I'm gonna bring my reference picture back. No, sticker stay hide. Okay. We'll have to simplify the hair a lot. Just like Cherno, which I think is fine. I'm gonna include this though. Like this. The one piece-u? That's right. The one piece. Have you seen Koisuru One Piece? Well, I don't know what that is, I'll be honest. I haven't heard of it. Unless those are two separate things, in which case I haven't seen either of those. simplifying hair for the purposes of plushie. Even this thing might be too much. I don't know. I feel crazy. I don't know. I mean, Shirto does have this fold. I don't know. Okay. This will be made out of fluffy material. Minky. Really, like, thick pilling minky. So it's really nice and soft and fluffy to the touch. Just like my real ears. Okay. How would I simplify this hair? Oops. Wrong layer. There we go. How would I simplify this? Also, I feel like the face is a bit too wide. Actually, maybe it's not too wide. Maybe it is like that. Okay. It's just that it feels less wide because of the hair, so... So, like, Shiraho, are you gonna explain what Koisuru One Piece is? Oh god, the braid. How will you... Okay, maybe it can be like 2 flat pieces braided. That could work. It's a YouTube short series on One Piece's official channel. Ah! Yeah, that is... Then I have not seen it. Wait, this kind of looks like the S. The S. Okay, but I just want to draw it as 2, like, folding, almost pseudo-braided, I guess, pieces of felt. It was originally a manga. Ah, cool. So it's official. Oh, okay, because when you said YouTube short series, it sounded like it was like a unofficial thing, but I guess it's an official thing. Cool. I have totally lost the plot on how to draw this. I got so distracted by the S that I... Okay. Okay, hold on. Folds this way. The S. Whatever. This is totally wrong. This is not how things work in real life, but whatever. Crappy star. Mo is real. Exactly. This should be. And this should also be there. I'm just reminded of those plushies of Wednesday from, like, Wednesday Addams. where they flipped all the hair backwards to make her bald. No one do that, please. If we do make these plushies, please do not make bald. Oh wait, do you guys want to see something really cursed? I can be bald. Just for you guys, I'll let you see what it looks like. I'm pretty sure I can do that. Hang on. Ready? Props of it being a Unity model, I guess. That's forbidden. Bald Mo is forbidden knowledge, guys. It's just for y'all who are on this stream. The OG Cappudachis. Great reactions. No Mo hair for you. Listen, this hair is surprisingly difficult to draw. Okay. You can rewind the stream. I missed, so I had to go back. Oh no, I thought we turned that off. In case I accidentally... I mean, I won't be exposing anything accidentally this stream. I'm quite sure, but... Yeah, see, that's what I said. I thought it was turned off. Weird. Okay. Mo in progress. Need to make the scarf. Oh, and also the highlights. I'm gonna be I mean, honestly, this sketch doesn't need to be clean because it's really just a reference for how I would make the actual thing if I were to do that, so. Compared to if it were a model or for a figure. That would have to be clean, which I hate. I hate cleaning my art and doing line art. I like to just raw dog it. It was on for the first 25 minutes. Oops! Weird. Has it only been 25 minutes? Oh, I guess it's been about an hour or so. So you're saying I shouldn't refresh? Bald toggles are notably more common on Twitch VTubers where people redeem channel points to make the VTuber bald. That's a really funny idea. That's really based. Can we make it so that super chats enable you can request the bald toggle? Okay. Scarf will literally be a scarf wrapped around and folded as this bow. With like, it's like a piece of felt, just like all the other. All the other parts of the plushie is just felt. So you could technically untie Akasupa to request bald. That's what I'm saying! Free money! Wait, so I shouldn't have shown it for free. Okay. Scarf. Tied like actual ribbon, made of piece of felt. Long strip of felt with like the end of the scarf. Okay, and then the actual plushie sits like this. Little doll hands. BRB gonna screenshot for black market purposes. I mean, I feel like after the first stream you do, where you can, like, when people can pay for the VTuber to be bald, like, the screenshots would obviously be coming in after that. Which, theoretically, would make it worthless, right, to pay for the bald, but I don't know. I think that it's more about the novelty of, you know, triggering baldness. These arms feel kind of noodly and thin. Let me fatten them. Slightly. Okay, better. And then... Bam. Fumo. Fumo. I definitely want fluffy tail. And you know, the cool thing about, like, trying to produce this kind of thing, this merch, like, myself as literally a stream activity, is that I can use whatever fabrics I want. We're just using the patterns and style of the Fumo, but we're not restricted to anything that actually is a Fumo. Actually, would I get in trouble for trying to make a Fumo style plush of myself? Is that like a copyright thing? I know that Zune, like, in terms of Toho, like, doujins and like spin-offs and any kind of fan work, he's like totally chill with it, but I don't know about Fumo specifically. Someone's gonna have to look into that. Not me. I'm lazy. And also, I'm bad at legalese. Okay. Hand is here, but we're gonna add fluffy. We're gonna add sleeves. Also, Shiraho, please do not make it into an NFT. Please, please, please. Please, please, please. You can sell the PNG for, like, black market purposes, just as long as it's not an NFT form. Like, I would die of cringe. Okay, man. I miss karaoke. I want to do another karaoke stream. Yo, wait, something I just realized. How the heck are you gonna add gloves, like fingerless gloves, to a creature that doesn't have fingers? Like that, I guess? Hold on. I'm gonna add the color, I guess? Let's see. Tube around the end of the arms. Yeah. I mean, I guess it has to be a tube because it doesn't have fingers. Oh well, yeah. That's fine, I guess. That works. Okay. That's the arms. Now, the body. The body. Oh. Okay. feel bad because all the merch so far has been of Kappu or me, so I feel like I should do a Fae. Maybe, okay, if we have time, I'll doodle like a Fae Nendoroid, perhaps. That could be cool. Because the nice thing about a lot of merch is that it's shibis, which is way easier to draw. Way faster to draw, at least. Okay. Leggies. Also round stumps. Leggies. Okay. So most Fumos just have like their shoes like this. And I might add some stuff like simple print on, or oh man, it'd be cute if they had like embroidered lace like this. And like a flap for the shoes. Okay, wait. I need to look at my model again. Or my reference art. Hey. Oh yeah, the leg garters. Totally forgot about those. Oh man. Okay, let's see here. I feel like it'd be easier to just make this smaller. There we go. Ah, my music is over. Nintendo DS chill mix. Yeah, that'll do. Oh, that DS sound effect. Beautiful. Okay. I feel insane. The legs are a bit too short. Let's fix that. Okay. I feel like thinking about this shouldn't be too hard to make. Now, that could be famous last words, but like, considering the simplicity of the Fumo construction being like basically mostly felt pieces, I don't know. Could be fun. When you are smug, lol. Yes, I think. Or did that mean to say, why are you smug, lol? It's because that's how Fumo, I mean, I just now that was me trying to do a smug face, but that's how Fumos are. That's the iconic Fumo, the Fumo INTJ stare. Now that I think about it, I'm actually not sure what creates this kind of, like, these lines on fabric. I'm gonna have to look into that. Worst case scenario, I'll literally just stitch them down so something is pressing down. That could work in a quick pinch. And then these, the star things, would be on the sleeve, would literally be like pieces of thread, like embroidered thread. It has to be. I think that would be the best way. Easiest way. I mean, these would all be hand produced anyways, so. hardest part of the plush is probably the star on the lower part of the hair. This thing? I don't know how the felt will honestly, I think you're overthinking it, because, like, I would literally just cut out a piece of felt to be star-shaped and then slap it on there, because, like, that's how Fumos, that's how they do their hair. It's literally just pieces of felt. So, I think that would honestly work. If needed, I might, like, I might glue 2 pieces of felt together to give the star a little bit more definition, but yeah. Okay, shoes. Okay, close enough. There's a second, oh, there's a second star on the hair. Wait, am I crazy? Are you talking about the braid one? There's 2 stars, one here, and then there's one here. That's attached to a bow. I forgot to draw the bow, like a buffoon. But yeah, I mean, even that one would probably be like a piece of felt slapped onto a bow. Okay. Okay, and then shorts. Yeah, I'm talking about the braid. I see. Yeah. I mean, I do consider this star on the braid. It's literally just like a cutout piece of star felt stuck onto the bow, but well, we'll see when I actually try and produce this. And I really do want to try and produce this. I think that would be a fun stream idea, especially because, like, I think that creating a plushie like this, especially because it's small, will be a lot more, like, hands-on work rather than using a sewing machine and the pain and agony associated with that. So, yeah, it could be fun. A lot more hot glue can save the day compared to sewing clothes for commission agony. This is gonna be a lot of lines. Okay, sock here. And then garter belt. This will be easier in real life when producing this. Although, one thing to think about is that for the socks and shoes, I know that Fumos, I do have a Fumo of my own, so I do know that Fumos, they are sewed like directly as part of the body felt, so that might be a little tricky. Especially for such complex clothing. Something to think about. Okay. Alright. Well, oh, the tail! Oh my gosh, I nearly forgot. That's important. Okay, tail. I feel like I need to draw this at a side angle to show it, like, sticking straight out. It would have to be like, it'd have to be like the same way that the arms and legs are made, which is just like a stump. Well, okay, hold on. Let me give the tail a little more volume. How'd it come from over here? There. Yeah, it would have to be basically this. It's like a, it's like a third leg. But that's the tail. Okay. Okay, well, there it is. Fumo. Fumo real. I wonder if I should just throw on colors just for like the purposes of blocking it out, just for vibes. Okay, I'll do it real quick. No shading, no shading. Okay. Would you get funky with this, Fumo? Wait, what the heck? Where'd the other things in the did I not draw them in? I guess I didn't. I'm an idiot. Okay, hold. The other hair thingies. Doy, where did they go? Yeetable. Excellent. Please throw me across the room. Puntable. Please do not punt me across the room. Okay. There we go. Yeah, got the side hairs and the front hairs. Good, good, good. Chat, would you strangle this Fumo? Man, I wish you guys could listen to the nice calming music I'm listening to. Cause like, I like the music, the nice calm piano music that I picked out, but like for the streams, but I'm sure it gets tiring listening to the same loop on repeat. Fumo Vision 2020. Waterboard the plushie. These are all, okay. Genuinely, if I create this and like we sell these, I would genuinely love to see you guys doing curse things, at least with mine, like strangling it or waterboarding it or throwing it into the washing machine and watch it go around and around. I think that is extremely funny and I approve of such actions. You can find more music and have a whole playlist. I actually have a playlist, remember, like of calming piano music? I have one, but I'm not really sure how to set it up for, not really sure how to set it up for streams to go. So maybe next stream we'll have it. I'll figure it out. Just like the first drawing stream didn't have this cool hand thing, and I do now. It's all fun and games until jar. Please do not put your plushies or merch of any kind in a jar. Ask the stream tech. Good idea. Put a cone of shame. I think that would be really funny and based. We can sell it as an optional attachment. Okay, I need to make a folder for Fumo. Okay. I also want to kind of approximate the pieces of felt that would be needed for making this. I mean, thankfully, because the shapes are so simple, it shouldn't be too hard. Okay, wait. I was gonna do color blocking. I'm gonna do that first. Color, color, color. Just do it quick. I want to be able to draw one Fae. That is 2 orange. Or 2 red, rather. That is 2 orange. That is about right. She got a little too silly. The cone keeps her calm. I love that. I do. Okay. I feel like I should go get my actual Fumo plush and come bring it here so I can look at it and take apart how exactly it's put together. I'll do that after I color. Okay. Yellow. But yeah, something I've been thinking about lately is, how the heck do we grow our reach? Like, the shorts is one attempt of doing that, so I hope that does something, but any suggestions, chat, for what we can do? Or what I can do? How do I shill? How do I become E-Famouse? I feel like I'm trying to do interesting and cool stuff, but I don't know how do we shill and get bigger? Oh man, I feel like these ears, okay, wait. If I'm making the ears out of Fluffy, should I also make the tail out of Fluffy? That would be nice. Get into Twitter drama. I would really rather not. Also, I'm trying not to use Twitter anymore. It's so toxic. All I think of is just a bunch of memes. Well, Snot Eater, you're doing an excellent job helping the cause. Thank you. Your meme game is top. Please the gods of the algorithm. How? What do I do? Are we not streaming often enough? I have a life. I got school. I am currently looking for the answer for that in art. You and I both. Random meme boy. You and I both. Can tell I 100% cannot gain popularity on Twitter, so it's so bad as a platform. Yep, that and it's toxic, and yeah, I don't know. Sacrifice a first year. Any first years in chat? Not asking for sacrificing or anything, just wondering. Definitely not. Gonna sacrifice you. Maybe, probably. I have simplified the design a fair amount for Fumo form. Make more memes. Grift the far right. Let's not do that. I'd say once or twice a week is generally less than ideal for stream growth, and that is rough. That is true, but I'm not sure what, like, so should it be like daily? I feel like some streamers do daily, but since we're students, we literally, that's a lot. That's really hard to do on the side. And also, I am not getting paid enough for that. Oh god, you guys let that message through. Listen, the moderators are just us. And I can't ban you from talking about that. So it's not like we have, like, banned words for the far right, I think. We're too small for that right now. I would say 3 times a week is good enough for reasonable amounts of growth. I see. Well, technically our usual schedule is like that, right? We've got me on Monday, Faye on Fridays, and then together on Wednesdays. Usually. Sometimes it's less, like last week was twice. But yeah, I think I thought that was pretty good. Granted, I mean, it's different. No Mega Knight for plushie. You're right. I also forgot to draw the glasses for the sticker. let me add that in. Good shout. Good call. Actually, how the heck are you going to add glasses for a plushie? Like a Fumo? I guess you could just cut out the, like, a circle out of black felt and stick it on. That could work. Although these big glasses, they kind of look like, they make me look like the nerd emoji. Like I'm about to say, actually. Fake wire glasses. Thin felt glasses frame sewn onto the face. Yeah, I was thinking the thin felt, like, frame. It's probably the one that makes the most sense. Ha, nerd. I need them to see. Yeah. Wire could be one way, but I would be worried about the, like, possibly hurting someone. I do feel like okay. I feel like if the ears are gonna be made of mink, like, soft, fluffy fur, like, fabric, then so should the tail. But that's, like, so much extra fabric to buy. That's annoying. I don't know. I'll think about it. Fabric lens, I'll think about it. Who knows? Okay. Back to blocking out colors. Where was I? Bun says, not gonna lie, I love round glasses frames. I got a bunch of non-prescription round glasses for the aesthetics. As a person who needs to wear glasses for prescription, I'm judging you a tiny bit, but I understand. They are quite aesthetic. So I don't blame you. Okay. Okay. Trying not to be too precise about this, and I just realized I forgot to fill this part in. Please, my right eye is too far gone for actual prescription. Last time I had glasses, the difference constantly gave me migraines. Dude, have you seen an optometrist? They're supposed to give you glasses that are, like, you know, fitted for different, like, if you have different, like, I have that where one eye is, like, worse than the other, and the glasses are supposed to be corrective for that. Like, the lenses have different prescription. That's normal. You should see an optometrist, my friend. Any other glasses fans in chat? Isn't there like a VTuber copy pasta about glasses being great? Which, I mean, I don't disagree at all. Okay. Glasses and joy are here. Based. I did, it's just that my right eye is severely nearsighted that using glasses makes me dizzy. I used contact lenses for a while but got too lazy to put them in every day. That is totally fair. Damn, that sucks. I'm sorry you had to go through that. Oh, great. They put the pasta. The VTuber fans have put the copy pasta in the chat. Great. Thank you. Okay, I'm gonna say that even though the sole of this shoe is clearly like a light color for the purposes of making it easier to create by hand, I will make the whole thing black. At least I'll have the red, I'll have this red thing. Red flap. It'll be folded over the top. Alright. There it is. Mo. Minky is so expensive, Taylor says, especially if you only need a teeny bit for a plush but are forced to buy like half a meter from fabric stores. My wallet in pain every time I want to make something. Damn. I hear ya. I do. I mean, hopefully that could be resolved by making multiple of these. So like even half a yard or whatever. I mean, I don't know. I don't actually know what the minimum amount for fabric is. I've never tried to get that little. If I ever need like a small amount of fabric, I just get it from the bargain bin usually. But that's because I usually use it for like scrap stuff. Also like the fabric stores that I've been to, like Fabricland, are usually like, they do it in yards, I think, which is weird. Meters makes more sense to me, but is it half a yard or half a meter or whatever? That's the minimum? If so, that sucks. But in any case, hopefully getting to create multiple of these plushies, marketable plushies, will make it easier. But oh, and another thing that could help mitigate that is that like Fumos are mostly made out of felt, I'm pretty sure. So, and felt is not that expensive, right? I don't know. Okay, where's the reference? There it is. Okay, so Fumo. I want to quickly draw out the possible pattern shapes for how it might look. I'm going to keep that Fumo reference there. And, okay, I'm going to be right back. I'm going to be right back to get my actual Fumo plush so I can look at it. Hold on. Yes, I was swimming in place. And I am back. Okay, so I have one real Fumo, authentic, and I have the cursed snail Cherno Fumo, which is so good. I love it. It's so funny. But it might have some good ideas on how to produce plushie. Okay, so looking at the real Fumo, I see that the hair... Okay, so we've got... Okay, so... I mean, this kind of feels like felt to me, to be honest. The snail Cherno that I have is actually using, like, it's almost like a soft minky, but, like, it's not, like, it's a very, like, it's very thin fabric, like, felt thickness. So, I don't know. But the real Fumos definitely use felt. It's all felt, I think. Definitely feels like it. So... felt. And then the eyes are embroidered. We know that. probably machine embroidered, but I will have to do it by hand, I think. And, what else? How do the patterns of the hair? Okay, I want to do the patterns of the hair. Oh, and the ears of the creature. I have a Tei Fumo, the bunny, so the ears have wires inside them, which is, I mean, honestly, if they can do the ears, I think the tail should have wire in it too. I think that would be really cool. 10 out of 10 def buy. Thank you. It will be handcrafted by me. Fabric Commons has embroidery machine? Sick. That will make my job easier, I hope. At least for filling in the eyes. The colors of the eyes, I think embroidering that by hand would be pain and hell on earth. Okay. So now that I have my actual Fumo, let's see. So, oh, interesting. Okay, so the way it works is that, like, so the face, okay, I'm gonna draw it on a separate layer. Hang on. The way it works, I'll use a different brush color, maybe. Blue? Green? Okay, green. Okay, blue. Okay. So the way it works is that, like, based on my Fumo plushie, the hair is pretty much separated into what's viewable from the front. And the bangs are all one separate piece. So this would be one piece. The one piece is real. This would be one. And then another piece would be, it's layered underneath it as a separate piece. And it's glued so that you can't see it. So I think I'm starting to understand. It's like this. I think this would have to be a separate thing. And then we would have the braid on this layer. And then behind that, but technically it's on the same layer, it's just a separate piece of fabric. And okay, I see now. Interesting. Okay, so from the side, I'll show you what, I'll just sketch out what this looks like. From the side, Fumo looks like this. And then this is the seam line of, like, what's viewable from the front. And then from here you can see there's another piece. And then there's another piece on the same layer coming out here. Like this for the back. And then the actual head, like this part is actually, it's like one ball, right? And this half of it is black fabric and this half is like the light skin color fabric. Which is really funny to me. Like, okay. For Tay, the hair is like this. Which is, I mean, it makes sense that this one doesn't have ears. Okay, Cherno does have ears. But it's basically the same thing. It's like the back half of the head sphere is made out of the color of the hair. And, like, there's a seam line here. Which is very funny to me. Oh, okay, actually, I just noticed that, like, Tay also has the little cat mouth, but it's very much smaller, so maybe I will make my cat mouth also smaller to match. Like this. I can't make it look right. Okay, better. Tiny little cat mouth. Honestly, on Tay, it's really, really tiny, but I do want it to be visible. So based on, finally, what it's based on. But yeah, this back hair piece, this one right here, is literally just one piece, and then the one piece. And then the other side is just a mirror of this. So the hair is pretty much made out of like the front bangs, the two side bangs, and then the back, which is pretty simple to make, I think. Okay, I'm gonna delete this as a note. Oh. Okay. Make another layer for pieces. I just want to figure out like how I would shape them. So So the first, okay, so I'll start with the frontmost layer. Make it red. I personally prefer the Banui mouth over the cat mouth. Hey, that's a good call. I like that. You're right. Let me fix that. What do you think? Chat, what do we think? Do we prefer like this? Oh, wrong color. Okay. I kind of like that. It's also the wrong color. Okay. I was thinking about the pieces. Right, the pieces. Okay, so front hair. Can I just trace? Yeah, I'll trace. Cat mouth more grim. Banui is too nice. Big true. We do want grim. Kapu looks more mischievous with the W mouth. It's more accurate. True! Okay. This one, just like Cherno hair. Well, if I really did make this plushie by hand and then sold them, we could make clickbait about it. Like, this VTuber made Fumos of herself? By hand? Exclamation mark? Not clickbait. And then these would be separate pieces, I think. Just basically taped or glued on at the anchor point. I could sew them in, but that would be painful. Extra pain that is not necessary, in my opinion. Okay. Okay, next up is this hair part. Let's do the side ones. So just do it exactly the same as how the real Fumo does it. I mean, okay. It may be a little more complicated than that, but there will be 2 of these pieces. With the... And this one, I think, has to be sewn in. Or, well, it might be hot glued on. Because it's felt. But... And anywhere I can reduce the amount of sewing is preferred. Okay, feeling my actual Fumo, I think this hair thing goes all the way up. Like this. If cost of fabric wasn't an issue, I would actually make the bangs 3 layers. Bottom and top orange layer and blonde middle layer just barely peeking out from on the top there. I mean, here's the thing. I am very much deliberately going for the style of like how actual Fumos are produced, so that's why I'm like referring to my real thing. But like, yeah, if it were up to me and I were like making a high budget plushie that was very, very nice, I would make the hair nicer too. Not to mention, this is my first plushie, okay? I haven't made a plushie before. So let's keep it simple for the first one, and then in future projects, I'm sure I can go a little more crazy with it. Okay, now the back hair. Let's see. It looks to be the shape of the head, so trace that. Okay. And then the fabric, or the braid, will be its own thing. There's still about 2 times the amount of detail a Fumo would have. Big true. Perhaps I didn't simplify. I mean, okay, I'm looking at my actual Fumo right now, and like, for example, like the ruffles, they did make, like the ruffles in the sleeves and stuff, they actually did bother to do those. Ribbons and stuff, those are in there. Tiny little carrot necklace, it's made of felt, but it is there. So what I might do is I might get rid of these little stripy things, but I don't know. Even looking at the actual Fuma, like the parts where they have ruffles and pleats and stuff, they actually put them in. Okay. We'll see. We'll see. I like to hope that this is about the same fidelity as a Fubo. De-ribbing the cardigan. Yeah, it hurts me too. I don't like it, but we do what we gotta do. Whoops. I accidentally pressed Control S, but you know what? I should save just in case. We don't want to lose any of these genius ideas. Like the hugging Cappu with magnets. I just think that'd be so sick. Even better if it wasn't a Cappu and it was like your favorite character or something. Nope, that's the wrong folder. Where was I? Right, I was separating out these pieces. So the hair piece is its own thing. Oh man. What? Here. Okay, so that's the hair. Mostly. Nope, wait, there's still the braid. Okay, I'm just gonna, okay, crazy idea, but what if the braid piece was just like it was just a zigzag piece and you made 2 of these and then made them like interlock, like weave them over each other. And then like a second piece. I could be insane. This is gonna take like some actual testing, obviously. You have used a bigger canvas too. I'm guessing you mean I need to expand the canvas, which yes, I will. We'll have little star. And then we'll have big star. Okay. That's the braid. Fumo head. Scarf, I think. Okay, so here's how I picture the scarf. Probably the easiest way to do it, I think, is instead of actually trying to tie it into a bow knot like this, I would just have one long piece of scarf. It would loop back on itself, and then I would use this as a separate piece, so it would look like this. Oh, we and Fabric Commons both have a fabric cutters you can prototype with. We have a Cricut. Cool! I've never used a Cricut before. I thought they were for cutting like vinyl and stickers rather than fabric, but very interesting indeed. Oh, that's the time. The 2-hour-long timer has gone off. Where is the timer? Okay. Stop now. Okay, well, it's 10:12 p.m. Okay, how about this? I'm gonna go for 15 more minutes. I'm gonna see if I can speed run a sketch of possible Nendoroid Chibi Fae. Just to see. I mean, I think I got like most of the, like that's all the hair pieces, and this is how the scarf works. I think it's fairly it's not bad. Pretty productive. Like this is basically me drafting patterns. Okay. Make Nendoroid Fae. 10:30, hard stop, guys. I need to pace myself more. Also hungry. I did eat right before this, but still. Always hungry. Okay, Nendoroid. Where is my reference picture of... Okay, here, Miku Nendoroid. Maybe I should copy their proportions. Okay, I'm gonna... Okay, screw it. Just need to block out the proportions, so... Oh. Okay. And then head size goes up to about up here. And then body. Let's see how much I can get done in 15 minutes. I mean, what am I saying? I literally have an Nendoroid right in front of me. You can look at that. Ugh, but the R's are crossed, so I can't tell exactly the width of hands and stuff. Oh well, it's fine. Okay. that is about this proportions. Oh my goodness, it looks freaky when you Now Miku can go back to being small reference on the side. Okay. Have to recalibrate it. Okay. All right. So this is what we're working with here. It is very, very blobby. I personally, if it were up to me, I'd make the body a little fatter. Just a little stubbier. Because the limbs are so thin. Okay. 14 minutes remaining. Let's go. I need Faye reference picture. Where is he? There he is. Nope. Nope, nope. Okay, there we go. Nope. Yup. Okay. Let's go. Alright, so we'll keep the basic face shape I think is sufficient. I might round out the cheeks a little bit. And obviously sleepy eyes. Got the eye bags. And the thing about Nendo's is that, like, the eyes are just sticker decals that go on there. So this should be fairly easy to produce. It's just a sticker. Same for the... Okay, the mouth does need a little sculpting, though. Tired. Okay, that looks a little unflattering, but... Pretty sure the eyebrows are also just sticker decals. Okay, now's the hard part. How do we simplify the hair to be good for an android for a figure, but still capture the complexities of this guy's insane layers of hair? Oh, okay. Well, first of all, the middle, this side part thing is, I think, pretty important, so I'm gonna... Oh, man. This. And then there's one little swirly hair here. Okay. There. Enhance. Oh. Okay, wait, hang on. I go away for a second. Oh no! I didn't realize it made it look like he had lips. There. It's because the mouth was open when I traced the Miku proportions. Okay. I know he has like this kind of like, curly bit. Oh, Chibi Faye got Kim Kardashian-fied. No, guys, no! Does he have... Okay, am I insane? Hold on. Yeah, I'm talking about these little swirly bits. It's like swirl, in, out, in. In, out, in. Like this. Swirl in, out, in. Yeah, I mean, it should be okay to produce this small piece, right? Okay. And then... Oh god, this volume, the details. Oh my lord. I fear what Snot Eater is going to do with Luscious Lips Faye. Oh no, please don't. Be scared. Oh god, oh Christ. Okay. 2 huge ahoges. Nope, the head is already too small. This needs to be... I mean, the front bangs, this is supposed to be about here because of the pulled hair to the back, so... Here's what I'll do. Yeah. And then all this in the back will be the pulled back hair. Since I poked around with, I've tinkered with Faye's model a little bit, I have a rough idea of how the, like, 3D goes, the shape of it, so this is approximately how it's shaped. And then the bun. Wait, okay. Is Faye still here? If the ahoge spin fast enough, will he achieve flight? Yes, they're so big. But it's like, the problem is that one ahoge is much larger than the other, so it'll be like lopsided. Oh, yep, that's exactly what Sankyu said right after that. It's okay, he doesn't need to be balanced to fly, magic solves the rest. That is true. Okay, there's the hair. I kind of simplified it, I think. But it's still pretty complicated. Okay, body. Scarf. We have 5 minutes. I feel like okay, I mean this is just the first sketch, but I would love to do other poses. Besides a pose standing. I guess the Miku Nendo is technically at an angle, so I will do that. Make it feel a little bit more. organic. Tiny little heels. Tuning back in. Is that me? Yes. You missed the part where I had traced this Miku figure, so the mouth for like approximate proportions, and it looks like you had BBLs. Yassified. Okay, just for funsies, I'm gonna leave the mouth there because it's really funny. But I'm gonna wrap up in 3 minutes, so I'm gonna see how much of this I can finish in the time left. Do a hand on hip sassy fae. Okay. Okay. I feel like one should be one hand in the pocket, maybe. It'd be cool. Be a cool pose. Gotta keep the lips, though. Do we? Do we gotta? The BBLs? Which stands for, big, beautiful lips and not ladies? Brazilian, right, Brazilian butt lift. But I knew that. I knew it was Brazilian butt lift. But like, here's the thing. You guys kept talking about the lips, so I was thinking about the lips, okay? I was thinking about the lips, and I thought that's what you were talking about. But like, to me, BBL doesn't even stand for Brazilian butt lift. It stands for big booty Latinas. It stands for a lot of things. BBL stands for a lot of things. Get y'all's head out of the kitchen, please. Do not cook again. My name's Chef. That's lips. It's Queen Faye. Yeah, it's the lips are doing a lot, okay? My creative genius is unappreciated here. Listen, I mean, maybe the Kylie Jenner lips can be an alternate faceplate. BBL stands for Big BBL Bro. That's some recursion right there. Oh, although thinking about it, I'm not sure if you would be able to do a Nendo with like the hands in the pocket. That might have to be like a... I don't know if that's possible. Maybe if you made the hand, like the hand thingy, like you made it end so that it would meld into the body, that could work. Since the arms are supposed to be posable. They'd be posable up there, under the scarf. Okay, I know it's 10:32, but I'm almost done with this, so... This should be moved. There. Oh, and I almost forgot these whatever you call these things. Okay. And then little star belt. I'm gonna erase these lines. And I'm gonna add them little paw prints. Bam. Bam. Nendoroid. I know it's 4:62 a.m. I'm almost done with this. Just one more plushie and I'll be done, promise. me when I Oh yeah, I don't know if I ever mentioned it on stream, but I learned my lesson holding in, not going to pee while I'm locked in on stream, guys. I kind of paid the price. I had to go to the doctor. But it's okay. I'm okay now, but yeah, lesson learned. Do not hold it in on stream just because you're locked in. Don't. Don't worry though. I'm almost done for reals for reals. See? All I need to do is clean it up. Oh, that's worse than what I had imagined. I'm sorry. Please do not intervene. I'm good, guys. I'm good. After I went to the doctor. It's okay now. promise. I promise it's okay. Okay. Bam! Nendoroid Faye. I think. Do not give me a pee bucket. I just have to not be too locked in, that's all. Okay, wait, I'm gonna move this though, because it's bothering me. Now it looks like the hand is on the hip. Good. Okay. It's done. The pose looks a little fruity. a little zesty. But, it just so happens that that was like the approximate rotation of the Miku Nendoroid that I copied, so. Oh, the pocket. Okay. 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 It is done. Thank you, Roselia. I had to admit I've been out of pocket on stream chat. Kinda disappointed on myself for chat behavior. Good art, by the way. Thank you, and thank you. Okay, Miku gone. Reference gone. Let's look at the results. Yeah, show us everything you made today. Let's look at the results. I will expando the canvas. Ooh. Oh. He looks so fruity, I'm not gonna lie. It's the hand on the hip is just doing so much. Okay, no, this is bugging me so much. I need to I regret the hand. Okay, we'll keep the hand on the hips, but I just need to change the arm pose because it looks so funny. And I do want to make it make the torso a little thicker. Maybe Miku's torso is thinner because she's a cute girl. POV, you are an artist who only draws girls trying to draw. Hey, I can draw men. I can draw men. It's just that Nendoroids. Listen, Nendoroids are. I traced Miku, okay? Okay, listen. I'm gonna fix this. We'll fix this. See? Much better already. Ta-da! Okay, wait, hold on. Almost there. There. Bam! Bam! Yeah. Wait. I feel like he feels more fruity than before. Oh god. Okay, wait, okay. There is one thing I want to fix, and that's scoot the entire body to the side. Because it feels off-centered. There. Okay, whatever. I'm leaving it. I'm leaving it. If you defruitify Faye, then he becomes a vegetable. Oh no! His science. His studies. His degree. Okay. Moving Nendo Faye over here. We've got Fumo and, oh god, the Cappu atrocities. Can I fit them on here? Can we put the lips back for just 1 second? Fine. I'm deleting this and I'll draw the lips back for you. Just for you, chat. Gimme Mo art sounds like gimme more art. That's crazy, Chiktori! That is the joke. Yes. Lore accurate, when Faye first sprouted, his ahoges were the first thing to break through the dirt. Yes. Okay, what else am I missing? Oh yeah, this, the huggable Cappu plush. Genius idea, if I say so myself. Okay, I'm gonna resize huggable Cappu plush. It's very large. Oh. Is there a way to fit everything on here? I feel like I'm playing Tetris. Okay, make canvas even larger. There. Better. Kinda. Still kind of a tight fit, but that's okay. I want to take this, move it up here. Oops. Yay! Here it is. Results of today's stream. Do you ever watch Turning Red Mo? I actually answered, someone asked me this in the debut stream, and the answer is yes, and I really like it because I feel really seen and represented. It's quite an accurate movie, honestly. Ta-da! Wait, can I move this here and then move the pieces? Scoot them over. Ta-da! Okay, ta-da! Wait, where's the- oh no, I totally forgot about the sticker! Dang it! The sticker is here. And speaking of the sticker, I also forgot to... I forgot to draw the glasses on it. Arg. Oh, now there's all this empty space. Wait, let me add... Okay, sticker, I'm gonna modify it real quick. Firstly, like, this eye is way too close to the other eye, so I need to move it. Yee! With the shiny, please. Thank you. I'm gonna also add the glasses. Okay. Something about the sticker art just doesn't feel right to me. I need to come back to that. What do I do with this empty space? I want to end the stream. autograph it. Hey, not a bad idea. Wait. I think I did. There, I made up my autograph. Quick scribble of Faye with BBL. Brazilian butt lift, right? Like, that's the one we're talking about? I have to stop this. This cannot continue. I shouldn't be drawing this, guys. I shouldn't be drawing this. I say as I continue to draw it. It says airbags for when he falls mid-flight. Oh my god. Faye, I'm sorry. I'm just doing what the chat asked. My name, not chef. You, who said it? Who said? Where is it? Where's the message? I know someone said. Draw. Yes, but it was you. Quick scribble of Faye with BBL. It was you! We gotta call it his built-in butt landing devices from now on. Jesus Christ. Alright, I need to make room for this huge thing. God. I don't know what else to do with this. He looks like an animal. He looks like the autism creature. But like, okay. I can't. The smug face is better. That's it. I can't. Okay, that's it. Ending stream. I'm gonna add a quote here. I'm gonna write what you said. Just so the public knows when I post this that you came up with this and not me, okay? quick scribble of Faye with BBL. We gotta call it his built in butt landing devices from now on. And I'm gonna make sure to attribute this quote to you, Bun OXO. I'm gonna attribute it to YouTube user Bun OXO. You move my... Okay. Finish. Finish. Thanks for coming to the stream, guys. Glad we could end it on a cursed note. Just as it should be. Oh, God. That killed me. I hope you know that Faye, BBL Faye killed me. You took me out. Alright. I'm gonna call it a night there this time, guys. I do not want to do 4 or 5 hour streams all the time. But, thank you all for coming. I hope you had fun. I hope it was interesting. I hope I was able to do some of your ideas justice. And by some of your ideas, I mean the Cappudachi pillow. But personally, I think this, guys, this is cooking with flames. I think it has potential. And it's not that hard to make. Alright. Okay. I will post this tomorrow. But, thank you guys. Oh my god, my arms. Oh my goodness. Thanks all for coming. All 20 of you. Thanks for being active in chat. And, don't forget to come on Wednesday to, me and Faye's roast stream. We're doing it for real this time, guys. We're collaborating with the class. It might be I at 380 again, I'm not sure. But, we will be doing actual student project roasting. And so, just a reminder to anyone who's in chat, if you have a school project to submit, preferably SFU, it doesn't have to be IAT, but submit a project. You don't have to be a current student. It can be an old project. It can be a portfolio. But remember to submit it if you want us to maybe look at your work on Wednesday. But yes. Thank you for coming, guys. Thank you, Snot Eater. Thank you, Bun, for your insane cooking ideas. You and Song, you are a menace. Mods need to keep an eye on you, too. But, alright. Have a good night. Bye-bye!